Huh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons, of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
Or maybe you don't have the key.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Dun dun dun.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious?
A bloody murderer?
The exit? I was hoping this would be a way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we just get to this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Don't we need a key for that?
Oh, good.
Sure.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Yep.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, we totally didn't have it on us for the entire time. Totally not a secret agent.
I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
Yeah.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
That's great.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
Hey.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Okay, I'm sure there's probably something else you wanted to say. If it matters.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
Yep.
That seems the most likely.
All right, know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
It's puzzle time. Paper. What's it say? A voucher. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood F. Are you sure it's a voucher, not just a receipt? Or a clue? No, if it was a clue, it'd probably fix it up. Serving table. Imagine food is put here after it's prepared, so the waste waitresses can take out customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? Because no one has put food on them. 9 plates. Appetizers usually come on square plates. If you say so. Excuse me, princess, indeed. Soup dish. They look like hats. Made of a super big plate. Yes, that's because they're soup plates. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, what makes you think poor college student has money to do that? Treating? You take him out? I mean, you could say take him out and introduce him to your daughters? Well, I say yeah. 15 of these plates. Seafood. It just looks like any other plate for 99 cents. Yeah, take this and bash yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Call him a lady? You're not terribly subtle. Nor you, lady. Bunch of wavy ridges. Serving meat. That's not like he needs to know all the factory. Yeah, I guess. Uncultured swine. And under the thing, pot even then, silver pot. I bet drinking tea from the pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen? Jumping? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. I don't care about that, I want to know what's underneath it. Silver potted. Not helpful. Partition. This one is swinging doors. You see a lot of them in between kitchens, dining areas, and restaurants. So store, you need to run all the way around the partition to get to the other side. Pain in the ass. Or you could just not have anything there and hope that people wouldn't just wander through. Oh no, it's got stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like code or anything like that. Thank you, Captain Helpful. Whoa. So this must be kitchen. Sink, still got water in it. There are a couple of plates, but I don't think they're going to help us much. Next to it is what? Ooh, a whetstone. That could be nice for hitting someone on the head with. You gonna move it? Don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. You're an idiot. Do that, we'll never get out of here. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? I'm gonna be useful if you need to sharpen something. No? Nope, can't got anything else. Table for preparing foods. Possibly. Yeah, plates everywhere. Rolling pin. Do I have the rolling pin? Nothing in the trash can. Better than being full of raw food, I suppose. Yeah. Nothing in there. Stop digging through the trash really suits you, Sam. The hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favour. I knew you just piss and moan. I did it for you. Sure. Don't recall asking you to do it. I ought to throttle you. Egg squeeze me. Oh. You can tell she's a parent. Nope, can't get to that one. Countertop. Rolling pin and colander, nothing useful. How is a rolling pin not useful? Alright, it's going, alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? It's kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Yeah, that is kinda hard to believe. Can I not open this? Thank you. Metal grey on top of the grill, they make it like that so the fat and juices can drip before the meat cooks. Yep. An absolute pain to clean. Area underneath it is... plate opens up. There you can't. Well, I checked the sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Okay. Sassy. Anything else in here? Hello. Looks like you can enter numbers into it. Captain Obvious strikes again. Oven. I don't think it's an oven timer. The oven door is locked. Okay. Code to enter. Damn it. Iron oven looks very heavy duty. Probably industrial quality. Yeah, a fair assumption for an oven in the middle of a kitchen on a ship. I bet you could cook anything with this. Don't know about anything. Lock. frying pans, pressure cooker. Uses as weapons. Yet you don't go for the rolling pin as a weapon. You're gonna run around looking for holding that thing while you're looking for the dead. Just a joke? Why so serious? Right, no. Oh wait, hang on. Voucher, doesn't match number plates. Appetizer 9:10 AF. And the plates are 9:16 10:50. What? 9:16 10:15. Maybe they're using hexadecimal. Hexadecimal is 8, 9, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. Familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers, yeah. Base 10 equivalents, we got this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C 12, D 13, E 14. Or C 14, remember that previously. F 15. And 10 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I've done this system before, and yes, it is a very strange system. Okay. Yes, I want to know what it says. What would 9 plus FB in base 10? That would be F is 15 plus 9 is 24. Yeah. Can I look at it again? You're not helping me. You're not telling me what the code is. Right, 9, 10, 15, 16. Let's try 9, 10, 15, 16. Put mine up there. 9. Well, yes, I was trying to, and you wouldn't let me remember what was on voucher. Right, so F was 15, E 14, D 13, C 12, D 11, E 10, yeah. So 9, 10, 10, 15. Yeah, right. So, wait, hang on, that's been 9, 16, 10, 15. Because of stupid 10 being. Ah. Right, so how many can it be? What's the number of vouchers now? Okay. I want to try other number, perhaps. Some balls of seasoning. On the stove. Actually cook. Where the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put my instant noodles. Boil eggs too. Thank you. Right, okay. Try this one. Is there anything? No. Sealed. Grill. Bright red. Yeah, grill bright red. Tank with water pipe, nothing really special. Open that door. Yeah, I guess he's learned. Better watch your mouth, boy, or you won't live long enough to see the door opened. This has got the two of them on edge. There you go, here first. Yeah, that would be nice. What about that thing? No. That's the exit. That's the big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Is that a ladle? Don't think ladle's going to be useful. Right. Yeah, I want to know about the paper underneath it. Nothing suspicious on those. Hello. That'd be a nice one. Let's try and go open it. All we need to do is get the bolt off. Press the bolt. Some gamma lube. Right. Anyone see any oil about us? What about the seasonings? What was the seasoning? Not oil. Ah, wait, fat. Won't be open. Right. Rolling pin, not going to be useful. Have we got any items other than... Nope, just the whetstone. £9. Christ. 16 written as 10. 15 written as F. 10 written as A. 9 written as upside. Oh wait, another door there. Completely missed that. Jeez, how handily labelled you are. Saying behind the cheese is a mouse. No. Little green bottle of olive oil. That's just bottle oil. You probably use it to make something slippery. Shelfer's white cloth. That's handy. Now I've got a white cloth. Got stuff here. All our cans, pantry. Yeah, guess that. Oh, okay. You're gonna put that back. That's nice. Bottom rest of the place. Won't budge. Put oil on it and make sure it's not on anything you're going to be grabbing. Yeah, got you, you little bastard. He loves talking to that door, really. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Oh, I actually know that the freezer's still...
What is this
working.
place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
But you wish I had a top on now.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Well, yeah, with all that skin on show, I'm not out.
I'll freeze solid in seconds.
Yep.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
Freezer will totally cool her down.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
She just lock us in here?
no! Why did it suddenly close?
Oh.
Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Suspicious.
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
And she wasn't surprised about the door just slamming shut.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Charming.
Oh,
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out.
Let's all huddle together. I mean, if we kill Santa, and then we'll just get close together and keep each other warm.
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
two heads are better than none.
Sure.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's just take a good look around this room.
Shut up.
Right.
Shut up and let's do it. There's a fish. Can I sharpen the fish? Pork? Looks like a tag or chunk of pork. That's nice. Slip of paper in the meat. Written on it, I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. Need to defrost it. Okay, we'll shove it on the grill. Yeah, definitely not going to be doing that in here. It's frozen. Nothing else interesting apparently. What about this? Freezer in the freezer? Oh, a blade. No, guys. Can't you make that stuff cause explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? You can? I mean, I'm assuming if you applied water to it and then sealed it in something, the pressure would eventually build up and go pop. But yeah, that's it going pop in a plastic bag. If we put it in something airtight and make it melt, okay, it's already in something airtight, isn't it? I mean, that bag looks fairly tight.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
How do I know? How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
How about you tell us before we take it out of the box, or leave the box open?
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the queen. Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
You want it out of the freezer now?
How the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap.
It can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about science.
But
Yes, it
I
is.
was wondering the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Under pressure.
Right? It just seems weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why
Yes.
isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
it's
H2O
not
and
water.
CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look,
Mm.
guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't. Now let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
Oh, Jumpy. There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Oh.
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees.
Could it be the type you find on a frozen mummy?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you'd also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees? That's
So what's
interesting.
this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
And has the number 9 in it. Fitting with the games.
But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify.
Or was it water to start off with?
So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O.
No, I don't want to think of anything as a polymorph. Polymorphs are scary.
Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Oh?
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it.
Yeah. You really have a way of saying these things.
But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds.
What? Let's go for the Bermuda Triangle.
A seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened.
Dun dun dun. It was hit by a curse.
Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it?
The world was changed.
It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
Through a morphic field.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Yeah.
It'd be the end of the world.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder, would it, at what point in the atmosphere, would it not just become a solid and hit the floor?
At any rate,
That could be
we're not
painful.
gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
You're always at fault here.
Seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
But Iceland is nice and green. It's green and that's nice and icy.
Let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
That's how it goes, right?
Selfish, isn't he? This 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
We just need some shock, like a bomb made from that stuff. Oh, hang on. Is it? Ah. Can I attach this to it? Come on, I just want to attach water to it. Right. I need some sort of pots or bag. Frozen chicken. It's hard, it's frozen stiff. Can you say that again? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Just warming myself up. If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, be very good for pounding. You can use it to break something. Not what I was after. Fish, no. Oh, something on the floor. Rope. It's a rope. Attach something to something else, I suppose. That's it. So much stuff when we take some of it out. There are a couple of bottles. Nothing else is going to use. Wi-Fi. No. 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 Jim, didn't you put some dry ice? Now you're going to let me use that. Warm water, dry ice. Yes. The ice that keeps making the dog moves. Can't open the door as long as it's there. Maybe if I put some dry ice sealed into a sealed container with some of that warm water. Oh wait, didn't it mention that there was a container somewhere or something? Nothing special about that. It's covering something up. Can't flip it over. In pipe. Can't break it. Yeah, what do you expect me to put it in? Have I missed something? Ah, now you let me pick it up. Use it with warm water. Use it with the door. Right, okay. Now you're making more sense. Hammer. Your chunk of meat is frozen. Oh god, how many others does she have? Can we use this question? It's really hard, it's like hammer. Nom nom. Don't be... It's chicken. Might as well be a rock fallacy. It's chicken. Oh, yeah. Going through all the innuendos. Dry ass in pieces. Crumpled tag. Put those into a water bottle. Water bottle with dry ice in it. We're not going to get a result unless you can hook the bottle. For God's sake. How to attach the bottle to this? Yes, yes. Tie the rope onto it. Water bottle bomb. Excellent. Now,
Put water into the bottle with dry ice.
I was trying to, you wouldn't let me.
And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
And run away?
Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
Take cover?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
How about a piece of chicken?
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Yes, it's a bad idea. It'll burn you.
Alright, guys.
The chicken
stand
would
back.
do better.
Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
How about in that fridge at the back?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on,
In the
inside,
floor?
quick. Alright, here I go.
Go, Molly.
3, 4, 5.
What?
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
This is really not the time to be stopping him.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah?
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Fuck!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Yeah, where is she?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Yeah, well,
What
you
were you
died there
doing?
if we hadn't gotten out.
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Such a lovely, caring woman.
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Worried enough to fall
Oh,
asleep.
don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
I mean, you could have boiled some water, tried putting that on the door and melting the ice.
Fine,
Might work.
but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
She really wanted to kill us. All she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Are you trying to get back in there, Santa?
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching?
Right, back to the grill. Put the meat on it. What are you doing, Mike? What are you going to do with paper burns? It'll be fine. I mean, that's not going to burn right away, right? Got to go on it. It'll be fine. Keep an eye on the fork. I'm hungry. Looks like I'm going to try taking the paper out. I have to eat it out, you know. Sweet have her to care, but I know what I'm. Ouch. This thing's frozen stiff, I can't get it out. Okay. Can I not take it off the heat? I'm putting it on the... Nothing useful. Is the knife in there? No. Wait, no. Not what I need. Did you see the action movie that came out last week? It was pretty enjoyable with a little pot. What? God damn. Nothing over there. No petition, nothing else worth noting. Seriously, there's no knife anywhere. Serving table, there's vouchers sitting on it for plates. Not what I'm interested in. Table looks old fashioned, probably means old. So pot. Is there a knife in here? Yay!
A rusty knife? I don't think
Finally.
we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile.
Futile? Well, I know it's a bit useless to do, right?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
You making some sort of backhanded comment?
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
What?
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Is this another one of these curse tales? Go ahead and tell
I
me.
haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Did it mention the Egyptian princess on it?
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892, Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but...
Yeah, that is possibly just people putting the 2 together. Because
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Automatic writing.
What? Automatic writing? Are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
But Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
Curses, yes. Spirits and demons writing through your own body. Nah, that's gotta be completely.
Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still could have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit.
What?
He was doing the possessing.
What?
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
Who went back in time to possess someone?
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
So, after having written books like that, he then went on to...
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
Yes, let me use whetstone. Apparently I no longer have a whetstone that can be used for hitting people with. Not exactly sure why I'm cutting the pork on here. C10 plus F. Alright, so that is... is it 12 plus 10 plus 15? Sorry, 12 plus 16 plus 15. Which would be... 28 plus 15... 38, 43. Which would possibly be 7 and 5. So it's either going to be 43 or 7. Yeah. Ah, no, shut up. Try 43 first. There we go. Symbols. Door opens, and they have Saturn keycard. Looks like a lowercase h, but through a line top. Fair enough. Symbol for Saturn. Elevator next to the main staircase. What's that marked like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. That means we now have an elevator card that the other team didn't find before? we try it out? Nothing else in there? Try it on the door. Hey!